The Ferris wheel, Part 2. Walking with Bob is fun and you realize that you've not done much exploring in your garden of serenity in quite some time. There are all kinds of plants and animals here that you've never seen before. A golden peacock approaches and tell you that you've been expected. The peacock's name is John. John explains to you that those haunting lyrics that you are hearing the calliope play are your very own song. The very song that you were greeted with, when you were birthed into existence within the eternal now. The song was created especially for you. You nod and know now that is why that song sounded so familiar and wonderful to listen to. Continuing on walking with Bob and John, you see the tops of a Ferris wheel over the tree branches not too much further ahead. Your angels and spirit guides are following, enjoying the beauty of your garden of serenity. Your angels tell you that they love the waterfall that is there. You will be able to see it from the Ferris wheel seats. You reached the tree clearing and see in the center of the clearing the huge Ferris wheel and the little calliope playing right next to it. The calliope player is a brown ferret named Mark. You thank Mark for his playing and he responds that you are most welcome. Your Ferris wheel attendant is a bright silver cat named George. George motions for you to come along and hop into the seat of the Ferris wheel. George explains that the Ferris wheel is very much like a lifetime for you. You start at the bottom of your current evolution and with each new movement up of the Ferris wheel you receive and participate in lessons and experiences. By the time you have completed your complete cycle or circle on the Ferris wheel, you have gained all the knowledge of one lifetime. You return to the starting point, George tells you, is the completed cycle of a more experienced soul. You say to George you really never looked at each lifetime in this way, but it now makes a lot of sense. You thank George and hop onto the seat that he is holding steady for you. You decide to be quite aware of this Ferris wheel ride, for you know it will be very illuminating indeed. Your song continues to be played as the Ferris wheel starts its journey forward and around. It is moving slowly and stops very briefly for a split second periodically. You notice on those punctuated stops that you receive a download of information. The information is not clear and comes in very rapidly, but your angels tell you that the zip files this information has been sent and will actually unzip and expand to provide glimpses of your eternal soul self for your own awakening and remembrance. The angels and spirit guides tell you that this information that is being shared is for your slow gradual remembrance of who you really are. You felt the song and knew within your being that it was somehow familiar. The information that was downloaded will have equally as familiar a ring for your remembrance. You laugh and tell the angels and spirit guides that you just love the way the universe shares data with you. It is always so different and always a unique experience. You also tell them that you love riding the Ferris wheel. The exhilaration of going round and round is unexplainably exciting. Your angels nod and tell you that you have loved your lifetimes and that each one has presented new and different opportunities for you to grow. It now dawns on you that they are correct and you now connect the dot of that thought with the Ferris wheel analogy. You are coming to the end where you started from on this trip. George asks if you want to go around one more time without the downloads just for the fun of it. You thank George and away you go around again. This time you take the moments to view the scenery in front of you and spot the waterfall that the angels were talking about. It is indeed breathtaking. Next time you come you want to go over and take a closer look at the waterfall area. This garden, you tell yourself, is so beautiful. The angels smile and tell you that you have created everything in this garden, so you have done a very good job of making this place as beautiful as you possibly could. This garden is one of your pleasures, your spirit guides tell you. You spend a lot of time here when not in a lifetime. Okay, another dot is just connected for you're there. This is why this garden seems so special to you. The Ferris wheel's extra trip around has come to a close once again and you sadly get off. George tells you that you can come back anytime now that you have remembered the way. You thank him and wave goodbye to George and Mark. John and Bob walk with you back to the edge of the mountain where the stone stairs are. You start descending the staircase and realize that now you're feeling heavier and heavier with each step down. You reach the bottom of the stairs and see the backpacks awaiting you. You ponder for a moment the value of picking them back up. You certainly have not missed all that weighted drama and trauma attached to them since you left them there a while ago. You tell the angels that they can destroy them for you. You watch as the angels vaporize each backpack. You also notice as each is vaporized that the energy from that act requalifies itself and is now pure white. The purified white energy now enters a place above your head, you notice, until you need it again. It feels very good to have made that decision. Your angels and spirit guides applaud you for doing it. They guide you back down the path. You find yourself back at the door that leads you back to the hall. You instantly find yourself back in the white marble corridor. You catch a glimpse of your glowing essence in the mirror. Your angels lead you back across the golden threshold door, back into your spiritual heart chakra, and then they assist the return of your spiritual essence back into your physical form. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and when ready open your eyes. Go about your day remembering that your inner higher wisdom and angelic support staff are always at your service, working with you to help you reach your highest, most appropriate potential. Beloveds, you are blessed beyond words and loved beyond measure, more than any earth plane language can ever express. I am Archangel Michael, the Creator's messenger of love, joy, wisdom, light, peace, and grace.